He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Looks left and finds his target there. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Pass caught, second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things.
That's another sack, Chris. We're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
They'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on 3rd and long. Buckeyes will have to kick this away. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. A quick juke. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Golden Gophers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. A chance for just a couple more plays. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half take away. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Hit as he released it. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Minneapolis. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple of yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
He's brought down out at the 46.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
It's a fly to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line. The Golden Gophers will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Important 2nd down play coming up. Handoff in a single back formation. An important 9 yards gain there brings up just 3rd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the 1st half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Myers. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. You think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent.
Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. And the quarterback dropping back, trying to extend the play. The sack, the senior on this defense making a big play. Buckeyes will send the punt.
Number 19.
Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Coverage team brings down the return. The Minnesota offense takes the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the... Just runs through a man. A mismatch. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now, scoring position.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. On the move, trying to scramble for the 1st down, comes up short. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's third down and short. You trust your back and the line to be able to pick up the first down, and he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the first down.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Touchdown, Golden Gophers. This offense really clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And the senior making a disrupt.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Caught over the middle. It's Graham. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield when you get a call like this.
Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Solid run. Good for first down yardage. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion from trailing in the third quarter. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fighting off the defender. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a... coming up. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Some hard running there through a tackle. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. Wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Try and muscle for the first down. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down. The clock runs down here in the third quarter. And as we take a break to flip into the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. And the Golden Gophers line up on 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Second down play coming up. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to...
And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Brings out a second down after the incompletion. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a driver.
It's like that. You squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He's running out of time here. Makes a quick catch. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hasn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Short connection to the tight end here. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut into this lead. First down here for this offense. Here comes a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half. and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
He's brought down out at the 46. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now.
I like the run play here. Offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
That sack sets up a third down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge game. Off the ball.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. On the run here, taking a deep shot. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on down.
Result of the play.
Late stages in this game.
I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. There's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
34, Ohio State, 17.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route, the catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And he pulls in the catch. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And that's good enough for a first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Graham. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense looking to keep the drive alive and slow down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Buckeyes have first and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Near the goal line. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
It's now second and goal to go.
Second down and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting.
And the point after is right down the middle. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. This game is not over yet. Let's see how the offense plays it. They love to choose some clock here, but can't get too complacent. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback still with the football. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
But there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gain.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge